Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduction. My name is Jokminta Rahmadias Kusuma with student ID number 2024 32001, Class A, Information System Study Program. Here I will explain the first orientation object practicum, which contains both method construction and overloading in employee information system. And this is the first step is the main class defined is employee, which has 4 attributes or instance variable. First is string nama, second integer ID pegawai, double salary, and department string. The employee class implements 3 types of construction to facilitate the creation of object with different initialization scenarios. And next is constructor default. This constructor takes no parameter. It is used to initialize attributes with mandatory default values when an object is created without arguments. And next is constructor parameters, and this constructor accepts 3 parameters, which is a string name, integer employee ID, and string department, which are used to assign specific values to the object's attribute upon instantiation, ensuring the object is created in a valid state except for base salary, which is initialized with an initial default value. And next is constructor copy. This constructor accepts another object of the same class or employee P as a parameter. Its purpose is to create a new object, employee 3, by copying the attribute values from the source object, employee 2. And the employee class also implements method overloading in the hitung gaji total function. This function share the same name but differ in the number and type of parameters, allowing for the calculation of total salary based on different bonus or allowance schemes. And next is method overloading or calculate total salary with one parameter. The hitung gaji total method calculates the total salary, and this method accepts one parameter, double bonus percent. Its logic is to calculate the bonus amount from the given percentage, edit it to the object base salary. And next, calculate total salary method with 2 parameters. The second method, hitung gaji total, has a different signature, accepting 2 double parameters or transport allowance and meal allowance. This difference in the number of parameters is the key to method overloading. This method calculates the total salary by adding the transport allowance and meal allowance to the base salary. And next is calculate total salary method with 3 parameters. This is the third version of hitung gaji total, which has 3 parameters. It's bonus percent, transport allowance, meal allowance. This method bonus calculation logic from version 1 and total allowance from version 2 to produce the most comprehensive total salary method for displaying data. And this is method for displaying data. The public void tampil data method is used to print out attribute information of the employee object. These are employee ID, name, department, and basic salary to the console. And next is uji constructor default. This code test the default constructor. The employee object is created using new employee without passing any arguments. So the object is initialized with the default value specific in its constructor. And next is uji constructor parameters. This code is the parameters constructor, and employee2 object is created using new employee Jopintar Ahmadias 101 and IT development, where the name, ID, and department are immediately initialized. This object then has a base salary of 4,050,000 specific in the parameters constructor. And this is a uji constructor copy. This code tests the copy constructor. The employee3 object is created using new employee or employee2, which effectively creates an identical copy of the existing employee2 object. And this is uji method 1, which one parameter. This is the first test for method overloading. The line double gaji karyawan hitung gaji total. Call the version of the method with one parameter 10% bonus. And next is uji method 2 with 2 parameters. The second test is performed double gaji 2 karyawan hitung gaji total. The compile automatically selects the version of the method with the appropriate 2 parameters, which is transport allows 500, meal allowance 300. And this is output of the program. The first part of the output verifies the functionality of 3 types of constructor defined in the employee class. The first one is employee1 default constructor. This is the result instantiating employee using the default constructor. Employee ID. These values prove that the constructor has successfully performed the mandatory initialization with default false. And the second is employee2 parameters constructor. This is a result of instantiating employee2 using the parameters constructor. Data such as name, Jopintar Ahmadias, employee ID, and department ID development were successfully set through the parameters list. And base salary indicates that the default value of the starting salary, which was successfully set in parameters constructor. And the third is employee3, which is contain copy constructor copy of employee2. This is a result of instantiating employee3 using a copy constructor. All attribute data employee3 is identical to employee2, which verifies that the constructor successfully copies the attribute values from the search object to the null object. And next is method overloading test hitung gaji total. The second part of the output shows the result of calling 3 different versions of the hitung gaji total method on the employee2 objects, which proves the static polymorphism mechanism or method overloading. The method calls is the one parameter version calculate total salary 10, which calculates of a bonus of 10% of the base salary and the calculation. And the method called is version calculated total salary 1500. And the method calls is the 3 parameters version. The conclusion from this output is that method resolution or selection of which method to execute was successfully performed by the compiler based on the different parameter signatures or number and data type. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.